Tonight on SideRant Land Party. Mother Giselle, you are a riot. Like, I bet if she went to a comedy show, she'd be like, I'm glad that comedy exists. This is a good thing. It's a Lego hand. She's a Lego person. I would play along here and be like, I finally found you. It's taken me months.
You bastard. Alright, well now that we all have fresh armor,
Yay.
some new weapons.
We've played with our dolls.
Yeah.
Put new clothes on them.
Alright.
That staff looks cool, though.
It does look cool. Looks like I could stab somebody with it.
Yeah.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful.
Help me.
Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Who says I'm alive?
Yeah, who says I'm not a demon?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy.
But I decided that I have a thing for tall, bossy warriors, so I just decided to stick around and just
Can't quit you.
perpetually give somebody crap for like years.
Also, she's the only one who reads my books.
But this, thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Sure you could.
Okay. Thanks, Han.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going.
I call BS.
You don't know that.
You want to be Shakespeare.
Basically is Shakespeare. What light
I was
through
about to say
yonder
that
window breaks.
I was about to say that Shakespeare didn't write trashy romances, and then I realized
he
I
did.
was wrong.
Yeah.
If Twelfth Night and Romeo and Juliet aren't trashy romances, I don't know what they are.
Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Good thing I'm here. Oh,
Luckily, I just bought a can of Miracle Whip.
ew. Oh.
Available at your local grocery store for $12.99. It's
No.
like mayonnaise, but worse.
No, just
The
stop.
chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Speaking of mayonnaise, look at my head.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct.
The King of Angst strikes again.
That is an attempt at humor. I am the best. I'm the most skilled at humor. You have now witnessed it. You agree, yes?
I just realized Morden is so much more personable than he is. I was like, they're the same character.
The friggin', yeah.
They're the same character. And
Yeah,
they have
is he the one who
oddly
made-
similar names.
He the one who made the genophage or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked him. He was funnier, though. He was actually funny.
Yes, no, he was great. I love Morden.
He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging. Sorry, Borgia, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
He does that.
Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
You made the joke, not me. Why are you getting on to me? Teach.
I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations.
Solus is a
Again,
poet too.
Talking about how much he's traveled. Yeah. Again, every conversation he's got to work it in. I've traveled so much.
I was just marveling at the overwrought nature of that sentence. Yeah. He's been planning that one.
Oh yeah, he's been practicing that line for a while.
In his dreams.
That's what people back then did. They wrote like that because they sat around thinking about it.
When she comes and she asks me about my experiences with the Fade, this is how I'm going to phrase it. Now I'm going to practice it over and over again so it just rolls off the tongue.
I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten.
For Exhibit 2, I would like to present that sentence.
Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything.
Well, have fun with that.
I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion.
Excuse me, I thought we were all apostates now.
Technically, all mages are apostates now, Cassandra.
Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
I can speak authoritatively on what Cassandra will and will not do at this point in our relationship, having known her 1.5 days.
Thank you.
We're BFFs now.
I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Leave me. I will be alone.
Ooh. Fight! Fight! Fight!
Oh,
fight!
yeah.
Fight! Fight!
Hopefully.
Fight! Fight!
Do it.
Fight!
Your kind
get your phone
killed
out.
the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die.
Both
Shut
of these
your
could
mouth,
be true.
mate.
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Instantly gone.
You know, when Cullen gives you an order, you do it immediately or you will die.
Turn the light on and the roaches just scatter.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave.
The Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
It's just a nickname, dude. Get over it. Sheesh.
You jealous.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no
You
authority.
keep doing that with your
Not the
hands,
Divine
man.
is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
Makes me sound like I'm some sort of mountain goat.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Royeaux, however.
Hey, Cullen. Did you hear? He called you my Templar.
Don't let
Also, I'm
anyone
broke.
riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Me too.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
What?
Huh?
Make her though the darkness comes upon me. I shall embrace the light.
Searching the nave wishes to verify that. Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
She's going to help in any way she could.
But I will do whatever I can.
The way that she's planned on helping is by contributing her light to this collection of candles here.
Those stones aren't going to hold down themselves. She's holding them down, man.
Well, you know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You love to bring a little light into the darkness. And I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim warrior all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return.
As someone whose job it is to spread the chant of light, who do you think would be responsible for people seeing Andraste in that way?
Also, all those people are wrong, unlike me, who is right. Also, pride is really bad for people.
I hope she found time for laughter during her trials, as I hope you do.
Mother Giselle, you are a riot. Like, I bet if she went to a comedy show, she'd be like, I'm glad that comedy exists. This is a good thing. Like, jokes are important. Like, shut up. Like, you're such a wet rag. Wet blanket? Is that the term?
That's a wet blanket.
You keep talking as though I'm the equal of Andraste. Do you know how unnerving that is?
I can only imagine. But we are all given to our purpose under the Maker. A sword does not ask to be forged. And frankly, if such a comparison gives you pause, I do not see that as a bad thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
You'll notice one of the options here is, can I help with anything?
Mm-hmm.
Farewell.
Not, can you help with anything?
You'll notice which one I chose.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yes.
Send Mother Giselle on
The
missions.
Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
What is this guy? He's an usher at Phantom of the Opera. Or cab driver.
If you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's order, hold on. I have a book titled Please Start an Inquisition by Justinia.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the problem is here. Can we not supply this book now? Did we burn it?
No, the full title is Please Start an Inquisition by Justinia, who was the divine, written while she was alive, in her own hand, totally legitimate. Real document. The book is literally sitting in the next room. She can't walk over and grab it. See, that's the theory. Josephine is a terrible ambassador.
We use that book to support that this was founded on Justinia's orders all the time. But this one time, well, shucks, I don't know what happened to that book.
Yeah.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow...
I'd like to draw your attention to instance 1 of 1 million of knuckle dragging.
Ah, yes, you are hunched over that is bad posture.
This is
your mother would be appalled.
This is 4-year-old petulance.
Yeah.
That's what we call this posture.
I don't want to do that.
No.
Why are you making me meet people?
I suppose I'll come say hi to the Marquis.
Can I go back to my room? Also, Josephine's not holding a pen. But her hand is obviously supposed to be holding a pen.
That's okay. 50% of the time.
No, she's got a deformity where her hand is just always like that.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that clipboard's attached to her hand too. No. But 50% of the time, Colin's hand is resting on a sword that doesn't exist.
The magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven.
Her hand is deformed.
House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition.
Look, it's a Lego hand. She's a Lego person. That hand is designed to put any tool in it. You put a shovel in there or pickaxe.
Is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Always paid her rent on time. Never late.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains
Why do they always
in shock.
ignore the faithful? You must be new to this religion thing.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
How magnanimous of you.
You got a lot of men there, Your Grace? Because we do.
Do the Durillions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it.
I like how he waited literally 1 second before loudly gossiping about this person behind their back in a building that echoes
That guy's a real jerk!
better than any federal building I've ever been in.
Oh, I can't believe that guy.
Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durillions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit
don't you
larger
just put
than
that pen?
minor property disputes.
It's still in her Lego hand.
I apologize for the intrusion.
Her underwear.
I didn't realize
It's
you were
like
meeting with the Marquis.
Poked herself in the butt
You
with
did
it.
little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Need a lot of practice there, do you, Josephine?
Yeah, she
Undoubtedly.
does.
And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the
Where did
tale
her
is as
clipboard go?
complimentary as possible.
She finally let it go. It's one of the few times.
There's the writ of the divine on the table there.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate.
The writ's
Lady
much
Montague.
larger than that.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
That's chapter
Let us hope
1.
so. Thedas' politics have become
The bathroom book version.
agitated as of late.
Reader's Digest.
I hope to guide us down smoother paths.
Abridged.
But please excuse me. I've
Where'd you
much
get that
work to do
paper?
before the day is done. We can use that.
All right, so you defeat people. You pick up little scraps of their being.
And you turn it into the teacher's homework tray.
Yeah. You leave it there for the scientists who can't be bothered to do field work to...
The ones who are out at the breach.
No. The ones in here, the ones who don't do field work.
Oh. Oh, you mean like the chick with the weird hair from NCIS?
Never seen it.
No.
But yes, probably.
Neither is anyone else. Under the age of 50.
There we go. I was about to say, plenty of people have seen it.
Yeah, lots.
In a certain demographic. Ooh, I want to know how they got their table markers to
Missions.
light on fire like that. All right, yeah, this is we now have access to all these table missions.
Mm-hmm.
Table missions is code for busy work.
Busy work. Okay.
This is the wrong side of the map.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all.
There we
I
go.
will inform you if that changes.
I
Royeaux
suppose we
is
need to
in
go to the
Orlais.
giant green glowing thing in the sky.
Yes.
There's a rift over Royeaux. Oh no.
Oh no.
A giant rift.
No, it's just how you know that that's where the next big mission thing is.
Going to address the giant.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
They all think you're a heretic. It's ruining their religion. But yeah, sure, go talk to them. It'll be fine. It'll be
It'll be fine. Perfectly fine.
You can't be serious.
I totally
Mother
agree.
Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
and we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
Should we ignore the danger to you?
You want me to walk into a pit of vipers and you ask me that?
They're not vipers just because they like to hiss.
I like how we acted like we were going to ask me, and clearly we're the majority, but is anyone going to listen to me? You want to take a guess?
No.
No.
I will go with her.
I don't care. Go by yourself.
Mother Giselle said she...
To quote you earlier, Cassandra, you said,
I cannot protect you.
so what good will that do?
Exactly.
You could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana?
To not do this.
Right now, we can't approach
That's the other
anyone
choice.
for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through. The city still mourns.
You see it? It's crying over there.
Oh, you're walking like an ape again.
Yep. That's why this woman's offended.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm the Herald of
Just a
Andraste,
guess,
but no,
Seeker,
it's my
but I
posture.
think
I'm just
they all
waiting
know
for you
who
to
we are.
bust out into
Your
the...
skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
Waiting for you to bust out into the DK rap or something. DK.
I think they know who we are. A half-naked tank, an ape woman, a man who has decorated his leather armor using the shit of birds, and an elf mage who looks like he's trying to be a stripper.
Yeah.
Walk into a city. Huh. I wonder what group that might be. Must be that heretic Inquisition.
They're either a badass new metal band or like,
Nobody. No.
we're the Inquisition and we're in Valrio and we're here to rock.
Where's Josephine's great insight into the fact that maybe people don't take us seriously because we're dressed like idiots?
Yeah.
My Lady Herald.
What's up?
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition.
Well,
They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Solus has some abs, man. Elves must have an extra set of abs.
Only one thing to do, then.
Still belly buttons, though.
Stand wary.
They got the gallows ready there. That's nice.
Yeah.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me.
Okay.
Together, we mourn our divine.
All right.
A naive and beautiful heart.
Whoa, who are you calling naive?
By treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell.
We will kill her murderer for the crimes of murdering the divine and wearing such an outrageous outfit.
We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no mage in our hour of need.
No one here is claiming to be a prophet, even if Andraste booted me out of the Fade herself.
Well,
Doesn't mean she gave me special powers or anything.
When you get a bunch of video game developers together to write a game that deals with religion, they don't actually know what any of these words mean. Like, they don't know what a prophet... They just know it's one of those religious words.
Yeah.
I've heard the word, false prophet, but,
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy.
I
We
am
must
not the
unite
enemy.
to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the chantry.
Yay.
They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Not you.
Oh, man.
Still yourself. She is beneath
You ready for
us.
that one?
I was not ready for that one. Right in the back of the head, man.
Yeah, I mean,
That's dirty. It's extra amounts
it's
of dirty.
not like, it's not just mean to punch an old lady. It's not just evil to punch like one of your
nun,
religious
basically.
leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also it's like complete douchebag,
Yeah.
like evil and cruel. Because you did it like, yes, in the back, like what kind of thug are you?
Yeah.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
You just did. What you gonna do about it?
Right?
Lord Seeker?
I did it again.
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed.
Again with the P word.
You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
I mean...
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
I came here to
But Lord Seeker,
talk shit and punch
what if she
old
really
ladies.
was sent by the Maker?
And I'm
What if
all out of old ladies.
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the void.
Does he deal with anyone actually himself? Is he like he can only grandstand, and when it comes to dealing with like lesser people that don't let him grandstand, he has some minion do that for him?
That's how you know someone's actually trying to solve the problem, when their number one concern is being known as the only person who solved the problem.
Yeah.
We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing. And the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Up quite.
Do you know him very well?
Obviously.
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
No one's gonna... He just punched
Excuse
an
me.
old lady?
But is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
Yep.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
Would
No
you
one
like
is
to
doing
donate?
anything. The Chantry's useless, and the
Uh-huh.
Templars...
Yep.
Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us.
Listen, they did.
Right?
Your camp will need food.
Yeah.
I
Some
have
nice looking
contacts.
gourds you got
We'll
there.
have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky,
I'm just a
I want to
humble
help.
gourd merchant.
Head to Haven, then.
I will
We
give
need
you
good
so
people.
many gourds.
I don't know if I'm that, but It will be nice to see. Thank
And
you.
perhaps a wheel of cheese.
Wait, it would be nice to see if you're a good person.
This
like
victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
Wait, did Cassandra just blame her for getting punched in the back of the head? Nice.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself.
You're deluding yourself.
Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone.
Oh,
and my fellow
I'm so
clerics are
sorry.
scattered to the wind along with their convictions.
Well,
just tell me one thing. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt.
I would say mission accomplished.
Do you
Right?
truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
Yes. Say yes. Say yes. Do it. No.
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That is
I don't know. I am
more
honest.
comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now.
Also,
We
I
shall
know
all see what the
it was a
Maker
Dorito
plans in
head.
the days to come.
Okay, you're holding your side like you're dying of kidney failure.
Yeah,
okay?
not like you got punched in the back of the
punched
head.
in the back of the head. Like,
Yeah. She's holding the wrong body part. Almost like the person who animated this scene didn't know what happened in the previous scene.
There's a generic injured animation that they just played. Oh, my
Also-
kidney.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and...
I need a kidney transplant now.
Also, I mean, if your side really did hurt and you were gripping it, the last thing you would do is be sitting upright, weaving back and forth violently.
clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
An arrow with a message?
Find friends among
Glad I
the
brought my
stars.
narrator along with me.
right? Wow, she knows everything instantly.
Oh.
So we found a bunch of red things around the market, but then we decided to leave because we didn't have any money. But before we could, we got accosted.
To this other place that we're going to. Oh, but
If I
first-
might have a moment of your time.
Might.
No.
Busy.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
Grand Mistress Fiona? Or whatever. I recognize you from your trading card.
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap.
You'll find that everyone you meet has somehow avoided death. I see you have somehow avoided death as well.
Yeah, weren't you the right hand of the divine? What was the right hand of the divine doing so far from the divine?
We've all managed to avoid death, haven't we?
When she was captured and brutally murdered in some sort of ritual to create a giant bomb.
Let he who has not avoided death cast the first stone.
I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all.
Neither
You
do
heard
you.
him.
You
You think he
said
wouldn't happily kill the
you
divine
lost friends,
to turn
period.
people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
I'm fair.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
I want to go somewhere else.
All right, so this is the thing that the red Ginny clues led us to.
Later, chump.
so you know who I work for at least.
Open. Okay.
Ah,
Whoa.
rude.
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me?
What?
It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I would play along here. I'd be like, I finally found you. It's taken me months.
You bastard. I like how he could turn Herald of Andraste into Herald of Andraste. Like, he turned that into a curse word.
Yeah.
Like, no problem.
Yeah.
Know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident.
Let me
My
pose.
efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Huh?
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
So he died
Blah,
because he said
blah,
more than
blah.
what?
Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really.
Rude.
All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
What? Just like a zoomer. You don't understand a thing you're saying.
I'm just distracted by, like, the leather boob sacks.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
What?
Well, you'll realize
Why didn't
that...
you take their weapons?
Let's see. Indeed, these soldiers are not wearing pants.
They have no breeches.
They have no breeches.
There are so many chicks who go to the Renaissance Festival who think they are her. And they're just not.
Brenda really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
You're a strange one? I've said like two things to you, and the effect of what I was saying was what?
You know, it works for this character.
It does.
I mostly just hate the haircut.
Could we take a few moments for sense to reassert itself? Who are you people?
I'm not people, but I get what you want. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Why in my face? I'm confused about this portion.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you.
All right,
Then
so
you've got
she's not
cloaks
inaccurate.
and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their...
Yes.
Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
No.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Hey, so
Yay,
you take Sarah
now
with
I
you?
have 4 options.
You actually have to leave someone behind. I know we need to save the world and everything, but we can only do it in groups of 4. So someone has to immediately teleport home from here right now.
Yeah, that person is Varric.
Aww. Oh yeah, while we were at the market in Royeaux, we also got accosted by someone named Vivian, or more accurately, one of her minions.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
And this minion gave us an invitation to a rockin' Orlesian party at her chateau.
Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the
Here's
Inquisition.
another instance of knuckle dragging.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
You don't see anyone's face because you all wear masks. He's my
So
favorite.
you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
They're all true. Do it. Yeah.
Everything you've heard, completely true.
100%.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
This is what y'all call a party?
Yeah.
What a lot
This
of
is
pig shit.
boring.
Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take...
Well, I can't take you seriously with like a deflated flour sack on your head. So
Hold on.
we're even.
I like how he just insulted both Liliana and Cassandra.
Yeah, washed up sisters and crazed seekers. Yeah. He's throwing shade here.
Yeah.
Seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
What politics?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper.
Clearly nobody knows the definition of usurper
We know what
either.
your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
So I like her Maleficent
You know
hat.
such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish
I don't
man?
think this is how being challenged to a duel works.
Kill him. Kill him.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord.
Rude.
And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here.
Ooh.
Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Nice collar, though. Definitely better than half the other ones in Orlais.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Nice house for
Nice boob window.
a mage.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With divine Justinia dead,
Nobody ever invites me to their chateau for pleasantries. It's all
It's always
business.
business.
the chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
What's the dollar amount of your assistance? I'd like to know.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
And never talk
Great
to you again.
things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
You didn't hardly interview. You didn't even ask her where she saw herself in 5 years, or what her greatest weakness was. You were softballing her.
I don't
you just
really
gave her
care.
the job. After finishing our chores, we went back to Haven to see what kind of progress everyone else had made.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
We couldn't be bothered to go, but...
You heard? My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Those are your boys. You explain it.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
With a sword.
With extreme caution.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
Boots first.
True. He has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
The mage love is
The
strong.
Mage Rebellion is more united. It could be 10 times worse.
Who cares if they're united? Maybe we want them divided. That's what we wanted with the Chantry.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
It's a trap!
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
You need to
Then
level.
the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we
Meaning
should
me?
consider other
Who
options.
knows? I mean, it looked like she was talking to Colin, but...
And break.
God
Go
knows
team.
she
Team
can't-
Inquisition.
She can't be
There
telling
is
Colin to do
one other
something.
matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished.
Poof.
I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Maybe they just don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
That does sound odd. I agree.
Maybe they
The
heard
others
how
have
angsty you've
disregarded my
become.
suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out.
I know you're not
Perhaps he
busy or
can put my
anything.
mind at ease.
Well.
And if he can't, then there may be more going on than we thought.
Oh, good. I'll add that to my to-do list.
I live
Thanks.
to put your mind at ease, Ileana.
All right, well, I guess we have our checklist for next time.
Yay! Thanks for watching this episode, and don't forget to like and subscribe and all that other crap.